just getting to do whatever he wants.
Zeus just having to try to use his ult to get out of lane to back, you know, and he's successful in that at least. Handshake is going to land.
I mean, this is a plate as the knockout does come in. They're trying to punish Ruler, also taking a turret shot against his team. It's Canyon, and that is so easy for them. As with Canyon there.
Grand Starfall and the Galio Global will be relevant, but it's not going to be relevant for this fight, it doesn't look like, as Gen.G has so much control, like it's insane. Will they just commit? They don't have Peanut's ult, it's just a few seconds away, and I guess that's a few seconds too slow, and the Dragon is for free.
Yep, Dragon for free, little engage here, Delight's going to hit Duro eventually. There's zero follow-up, nobody goes in, he doesn't really hit anything. And it's just kind of desperation this time from HLE.
Yeah, he's got this mount, but who's the target? Like, where do you go with it when you're this far behind on the map?
Yeah, I mean, now he got a big engage on a Ruler. He gets the cleanse, and the feathers come out, and he doesn't have the recall, and now the recall, oh my God, Hyper will go down to the turret.
I actually thought Ruler was going to live there for a second. The sidesteps were immaculate, but it's still a trade, and it shouldn't have been.
Oh boy, Cannon's here, and oh, we do have the Pantheon coming up, but no ult available. A lot of damage coming down onto Mininar, and Zeus goes down. Little trade looking for here. As Peanut does take him out. Canyon still on the run, as Delight is coming up here as well. But one ball break. Yeah, damage is done. I mean, at least it's just Ocean Soul for basically just Renekton who's going to enjoy it the most. Like, it's still good, especially from ahead. It's going to be very oppressive, I would say. But yeah, every lane wins here for Gen.G. Chovy might just get this bottom lane turret.
And with 3 grubs, I think he can just hold the turret. Like, he doesn't even have to care about this taunt. Just sidestep it, he could just go up and smack it one more time. Let the turret deny some minions potentially. Is okay, maybe he doesn't get it. No, he gets it. Backdoor protection.
Burrow, awkward spot here, and now he got the charm coming down. No knockup follow-up, though. And the damage just isn't there yet. I mean, it's Essence Reaver at the moment. And Viper just going to cleanse there just to make sure he lives, but yeah, it's looking pretty rough. Zeka elects to go into a fight. Not sure how this one happened.
Well, he got so much of Chovy's health when when the wave was cleared, committing to the turret, took that extra shot, took a bunch of damage trying to commit to the turret, and then he's like, maybe I win this now.
But he's Renekton.
He said, no, in fact, you do not win this now.
Can't break those cuffs.
Can't break those cuffs, but he at least got the advantage in ult. Maybe Zeka could actually join this fight now. I mean, this could be an angle here for Hanwha Life. I mean, the 3,000 gold behind, but up a member, Renekton teleported to the top lane and not to the fight, but they're just going to give up the Herald anyways. And Zeka's like, well, guess I'll stay in the lane.
Yeah. It's a very, very different situation in Game 2 where Gen.G were behind, but they were like just farming it up. They had an Ornn, you know, they had a MF and Wave, which aren't like the best scalers in the world by any means, but they were just waiting.
That I am watching. that's
the one thing we can confirm.
That's the one thing I do know at the moment. Peanut, it's a bit illegal.
I mean, the light's here, so he will be safe. But again, I don't think they're doing anything about this Ocean Drake. Meanwhile, Chovy gonna find a little Gnar. Should be Mega Gnar though.
Yeah, and he got the slow to buy some space.
Chovy, yeah, he's getting TP'd on. Meanwhile, we got a fight breaking out here as Delight tries to go in. Peanut accesses the backline. Ruler, though, he's safe. And he's going to flash away, but now he's got a Gnar on top of him. As, yeah, no way for him to get out of that one. But now the entirety of Gen.G's comp comes in. They turn onto that backline. Zave's getting super low. Zeka's already dead. And yeah, you got Ruler, but you lost the fight in such a huge way that it just doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter at all. Viper getting sidestepped here. Okay, but
okay. He might be able to get it. The feathers come down, one more auto. Yeah, Viper's going to get it.
Can he avoid Chovy?
Well, we got some plants. And
no other damage dealer.
He just dies Sakine.
Leandro just did him in anyways.
We got Peanut on the way, as well as Delight, but I think they're going to be late to the party. Zeus, though, nice knock on the wall and flash away. Oh no, the extension! It gets him on the backside of Peanut. And now they can't do enough damage to Chovy. They just press their buttons forward. And Delight can't do anything. He's just going to get away out of this one. 2 kills, though, to Gen.G. It's already 6,000 gold, Wolf.
Yeah, this is looking like we're almost seeing circling up the drain here. I mean, look at the mid lane push. They're already on top of the inner turret here, putting some threats down there as Keen will we finally laning against the counter matchup that Zeka was hoping for.
He's got plated steel caps and a Sunfire.
Yeah, no.
Bramble vest against Aurora.
Why didn't I build MR? Because we're laning against. The rest of this is what Hanwha Life, what little they can find is maybe they'll find Keen, but nope. Canyon's here.
Yeah, Peanut's dead. And they'll just give it away. Not even full gold, I think, for that kill. And yeah, it's a little taxi over to the Otacon. It's very close. Didn't even need to take a taxi, actually. They just walked.
Yeah, I mean, Zeus, he's like, well, I guess I'll get maybe a turret bounty. I don't even know if he does. His Chovy's going all in on this.
Yeah, I don't know if he can actually kill Zeka here.
Doesn't have his empowered W, so I don't think so, but does it really matter is the question we're all asking at the end of the day, as Ruler and Duro are totally fine here. This wave will crash now. I guess if left enough time, Zeus will in fact get this turret bounty. So small victories. Props.
Yeah,
I have to give him props for that.
it's all about the props.
As this just, I keep watching the same trading pattern over and over again. It just doesn't get better for Zeka.
Yeah, I feel like, Zeka... Okay, we're going to ult in here.
Like, nah.
I did see some chains of corruption sailing wide, though, okay? So that didn't connect.
He flashed, Duro hand shook. Still have the Renata ultimate, so this choke point control is still Gen G's, even though they don't have the flash for Ruler.
Banana brush.
This is an opportunity. I mean, this is the best chance I think Hanwha are ever going to get.
Negative timing is good now, but if they don't fight right now...
Ruler's positioning is like, I'm on another planet, by the way, you can't get near me. I'm not going to allow it.
Yeah. And, oh, they got the skull crowd, dude, Gen G. So now, I'll be like, wait, no, we didn't mean it. We're going to turn here onto the Vi. Kenny just flashes out.
Duro just is standing so well here.
Trying to turn on the Renekton. Not sure about that. Do they have the damage, though? They do, actually. But they lose the Ocean Soul over to the side of Gen G. Duro just going to throw out an ult, but he's probably dead here as well. So How Life, they're getting some gold, but they did just lose an Ocean Soul. Are they even going to get him? I mean, this has taken quite a while now. And yeah, they do. It's a shutdown, actually, for Peanut. And now they're chasing a Ruler, as the timing here is interesting. Ruler is just going to get that kill, and now he's still kiting it out, but he does get taken down by Viper. We got a Galio ult that's canceled, as for some reason, Genji are still fighting this, as they say, no, we're stronger. We got this one. We got the giant briefcase of money, but Viper, with Peanut, is able to take down Canyon. Viper getting pretty low, though. And, which one? I don't know.
Well, I'm still feeling Genji for now, but it was a big win for Hanwha as Genji, Genji.
Okay, Keen. He's getting chased down here. He has to flash. Turned into a very weird fight very quickly. For Ruler still. The Baron.
And Viper does carry these sometimes, but I just don't know. The deficit is still huge.
Yep.
And Canyon,
All
he's
right.
got ult. I mean, who's going to go in?
Let's see it. Peanut, he's going to ult in. Just try to get there on time.
And they just walk away. They're like, cool story. We weren't even close to smite range on that one. Now your ult's gone.
NTP on Zeka.
Zeka is going to have his ult in a moment, but Genji are not interested in fighting anymore.
It's a nice amount of respect from Genji. Like, even though they're so far ahead, like, I know they just turn onto it because they have Ocean Soul.
Well, they also just saw
so they can just do whatever they want.
They saw Delight backing, and like you said, they have Ocean Soul, they're full health, and they do not care. This time, no Peanut ultimate, but he's still in the pit.
They can tank it forever. Keen trying to get over here, not going to drop a solid, and they're going to pull off of the Baron once again. So, getting a little bit iffy now. Canyon going to get taunted, has to go in. It's a lot of damage here to the front line. Peanut does get taken down. Canyon still alive, and Zeus is being shredded by Ruler, who is definitely screaming for a Penta, even though he's only got a double. And they should just win the game. As Viper trying to get away from here, we do have a charm coming in, and they might be able to keep him alive. Canyon, he wants more, as he's going to get taunted. I think Genji are having a bit of fun at this point, but they will enjoy it as well. As if they can take out a lot of these members, they will be in a good spot.
Keen's fine.
You know, it was all part of their plan. They got everyone.
Yeah.
Great job, Genji. Well done.
Toby's getting it done. I want everyone, if we go to the replay, to watch Ruler's positioning in the fight, because they eventually just decide to kill Peanut, because Ruler is not going to be touched. And if they kill Peanut, they won't lose the 50-50, and the Ruler can clean up the rest of the fight.
How about an Elder Flip? Get a little Elder Flip action in this game, why not?
I suppose so. You know, they don't end up getting too much from that Baron in terms of like inhibitor damage, but they got 4,000 gold, which puts them 9,000 gold ahead. I like their chances on set flip, but it may still be a flip. Peanut has ult and flash. Viper is on 3 items. Maybe Valdez. Hanwha Life can steal this one away.
Yep. We got the giant copium truck behind us, I think.
I just don't know if
trying to help us out.
They have to defend the Baron before they can have a conversation with us about Elder. And right now they're struggling with the Baron defense.
Yeah, I do hope they ask our opinion. The engage comes in from Peanut. It's not really an engage. Now we have the real engage, the follow-up from the Rakan and the Galio, but it's just not there. And meanwhile, their backline is being ravaged as everybody's getting taken down. The giant wallets here of Genji are enough, and they will take this one down in a 2-1 fashion.
Yep, they do not Ghost to the Elder Flip. They do not defend the Baron. And Ruler kites back 9 kills on the Varus and Gen G. It was interesting in game 1. Hanwha had a lead. They tossed it in game 2.